Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers played the New Orleans Pelicans, and once again, Cleveland just did not look good, except for a stretch in the third quarter where they got back into it. I think they went on a 22-7 run to get back into the game, but then the Pelicans subsequently went on like a 12-0 or 14-0 run to push their lead back up, and then by the early portion of the fourth quarter, the game was essentially over. For the New Orleans Pelicans, Demarcus Cousins had a triple-double. He tallied 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. It's the first triple-double he's had since he joined the Pelicans last year in that trade that happened shortly after the All-Star game last year. Anthony Davis, coming back from injury, had 30 points, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Drew Holiday, had 29 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Now, you wonder, why did all these guys get off like this? It's just my opinion. As I've said before, Cleveland is getting older, okay? And they have certain players on their team that aren't known for their defense. Kevin Love isn't old, but he never was a great defensive player. And yeah, Kevin Love is a matchup problem on the offensive side of things. And Love had a good game. He had 26 points, 11 rebounds, hit 5 or 6 from three-point range. He is a matchup problem on the offensive end. The problem is the defensive end. He's going against guys who he can't really guard. And the point guard position right now for Cleveland sucks. And Drew Holiday took advantage of that. 12 or 17 shooting from the floor. Yeah. Cleveland, looking at some numbers right now. LeBron James shot 6 of 11 from the floor. That's the 6th consecutive game this season that LeBron James has made 50% of his shots or more. I believe so. I don't think he's had a game where he shot under 50% so far. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists, but he did commit 4 turnovers. And J.R. Smith, once again, the offensive juggernaut, only scored 3 points. Shumpert had 5 points. They need to trade Shumpert, in my opinion. They need to get rid of him. Tristan Thompson had 7 points and 2 rebounds. As far as their bench is concerned, Wade had 15 points on 7 to 12 shooting. Wade seems to be flourishing, or improved play, I should say, in his role coming off the bench. But J.R. Smith is doing nothing. And, but Cleveland just looks old, man. If I didn't see the score, the final score was 123-101. It's really just academics at this time. It wasn't close at all. And Cleveland just doesn't look good. I said before, I thought Cleveland looks old this year. They look old. Some teams with these younger players who are finally starting to improve in the NBA. You had a lot of younger guys the last couple of years who were young and green, but I think a lot of these players have made improvements. A lot of these younger teams have made some improvements, and Cleveland has regressed. And now it's to the point where Cleveland, it's early. I'm still going to say Cleveland's the favorite, but I'm not as confident anymore that Cleveland is the class of the Eastern Conference anymore. I still say they're favorited because you just can't bet against LeBron James. Now, when it comes to the Eastern Conference is concerned, you just got to think about this. There hasn't been a team to come out of the Eastern Conference to represent the Eastern Conference NBA Finals without LeBron James being on the roster since 2010. That's how long it's been that LeBron James has appeared in every NBA Finals this decade. 2010 was last time. That was when it was Kobe's Lakers versus Paul Pierce and Garnett and Ray Allens and Rondo's Celtics. That's the last time. Will that streak end this year? I don't think so, but there's a lot of teams in the Eastern Conference that are really improving, and Cleveland's now 3-3. Boston actually has a better record. They're 4-2, but it's early. But tell me what you guys think, man.